Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mario & Luigi Kola Kingdom Quest. In the last episode, we finished World 2 and got one of the most totally not worth it secret exits in the game, and now let's move on to World 3, which is apparently called Dry Ruins. That is probably the most linear overworld map I have ever seen, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple, given all this empty space on the top of the map and the fact that our very first level has a secret exit. So let's head into 3-1, or Dry Ruins 1, whatever. Move faster, Pokey. Ah, the old Proton John reference. Hasn't that guy not even been doing videos for like 5 years? Point is, we do indeed have Pokeys, and obviously it's a desert stage. And for whatever reason, the music has echo, and so does the sound effects. I guess it's possible this was made before there was an option for that, to make sound effects not echo. Anyway, typical desert fare. We have these big jars, we have Venus fire traps. I'm guessing these probably act like pipes. That's gotten me into trouble before when there are stage elements that acted like pipes that didn't look like they should have. Thought I could... That was interesting. Did I have some invincibility there? Die, Venus Fire Trap. Sweet Yoshi Stomp Revenge. Unfortunately, only one because bonus room time. Oh, it was a killer room. I thought it might have been. Fortunately, he didn't need Yoshi for that one. Oh no. My greatest fear. The dreaded Red Koopa. That was interesting. That first Pokey actually didn't spawn with 5 seconds, despite the fact that I had Yoshi. I wonder if it just got loaded before Yoshi did or something. Stomp. And Volcano Lotuses. More enemies that spawn projectiles, but I still don't think they're as annoying as Pitch and Chucks. Their projectiles always go in the same pattern, they're very predictable. And, oh, he just ate the shell. Yeah, I don't think Yoshi's going to be able to get in there, so I guess we get off him for a while. Tight squeeze there. And I actually forgot. Oh yeah, Volcano Lotuses. It seems like their projectiles are easier to despawn, too. Generally not near way as much, I suppose. Oh, don't get me wrong, I've definitely seen those used to great annoying effect too. I just don't think they're as bad as the Chucks. Point is, we've reached the halfway point. Eat everything. Well, there's the keyhole. I don't see the key yet. It'd be interesting if we had to get the key by doing something with these yellow Koopas. Are there any blocks or anything that can only be broken by a Yoshi Stomp? If not, then there should be. At least if that's even possible. I don't think those things actually even interact with the foreground. Refresh our shell here. Everything is delicious. The Pokeys are apparently just not moving fast enough. Well, they only have a speed of like 2 compared to about 8 for most enemies, so... I bet one of these is the key. But it wasn't that one. I guess that's how you get in there, though. I actually didn't... Wait a minute. Is that a little bit of cut-offness I see? Oh well. Trivial. I got 4 of them at once. I wonder if it's actually possible for Yoshi to eat all 5 sections of a Pokey at once. I've seen 4, but I don't think I've ever seen him get all 5. Okay, now if the Volcano Lotus has a low ground like that, it can be a little bit tricky to get around. Okay, I didn't see anything resembling a key in there. So I guess we go back for it. And I actually managed to keep Yoshi through an entire stage this time. It's amazing. Well, wonders never cease. I actually have no idea how many levels this world has, so it's quite possible that I'll misestimate when I should cut. Yes, the Pokeys are indeed slow, and the yellow Koopas home in on you a little bit. I guess the Pokeys are just a little too pokey for us. Ooh, that was almost nasty. And that was nasty. They're also pokey in the other way for obvious reasons. Okay, good. Actually timed that correctly that time. And we apparently missed the Yoshi coin the first time, so let's try to get all of those, too. Fire. So that's our second one. Interesting use of the Super Mario RPG battle theme. I can't say I've heard that too... Oh, I got 4 again. Can't say I've heard that port too much in hacks. Though I guess there aren't too many places in the average one where it would actually fit. I've actually been doing a replay of Super Mario RPG recently. I already did an LP of it. It's kind of a shame I did it so early on when I was still inexperienced and not very good at commenting. Now I'm quite experienced and not very good at commenting. Just looking for a key here. Thank all that is holy that Gamma V generally does not abuse invisible objects. Wait a minute. Could it possibly be another one of those where you have to get all of the Yoshi coins to get the key? That's 4. I think I checked all the... Oh, there is another bonus room. Oh, never mind. There's the key. Don't need that cape. Or these coins, but I'm getting them anyway. That was some interesting hitbox detection there. But anyway, we do have a key now. But we apparently have to lose Yoshi for it. I am sorry, Yoshi, but we need the key. Apparently he couldn't hold it in his mouth for that long. And come to think of it, I wonder if you could farm coins here at this block. I would assume you can. That's one timer that that's one kind of block I don't think has a flag for carrying over between levels. And I guess you actually can use the key to shatter blocks like that. I guess it makes sense since it is a carryable item, but I don't think the original game ever had any possible way to do that. Ruined Secret 1, implying there's more than one of them. Alright, tell you what, let's go through the regular levels this time, and next time we'll figure out the secret levels and what they have going on. Seems like a plan to me. Also, 3-2 is Dino-Rhino Dunes, as you saw. There are Dino-Rhinos and there are dunes. I do like this music, though I'm pretty sure it's from a game I've never played. Secret of Mana, maybe? Something like that. One of those old Super Nintendo RPGs, and I do want to emphasize old, because let me tell you, the RPGs of that era have not aged as well as the platformers did. Whoa, that was almost a bad jump there, through really no fault of my own. And it looks like we're getting to use the top of the stage a little bit more. I've been trying to get better about that lately, and Dino-Rhino does not care about me because he wants to jump over that platform. You keep out that. Sure. I remember at least one person saying the Dino-Rhinos were rather underused enemies, both in the original game and in fan games and hacks and stuff. That was almost very close. How did I not get hit there? I guess I see their point. Granted, one problem... I forgot they could jump shells, too. Dino-Rhinos are what every little yellow Koopa wants to be. I guess one drawback to Dino-Rhinos is they basically take up, as if you use them, there aren't a whole lot of other enemies you can use, because they pretty much take up an entire graphics file on their own. Well, they do take up an entire graphics file on their own. Which leaves you pretty limited for other options for sprites in any level that has them. But still, I guess I feel like they could fit in quite a variety of environments. I always associated them more with mountain levels than anything else, I think, but either way. And obviously they're repaleted in this one. I also quite like like levels with a dark atmosphere like this one. And apparently shells don't interact with Dino-Rhinos at all while they're spitting fire. Okay, that's a weird oddity of how they're handled. Or Dino-Rhinos, they don't interact with them. Yeah, there's no way I was getting out of those. Yeah, I want the coin. I had like a 50-50 chance of not getting hit there, and I lost it. The melodious, haunting music is punctuated only by da-da-da-da-da-da as the shell goes back and forth. Okay, we gotta be close to the... Yep, there we go. And one last pot shot from a rhino. That's a pretty decent level. I guess it did use the upper portions of the level a bit more than most of the ones we've been encountering. I've been trying to get better about that lately, like not just stick to 3 to 5 tiles above the ground, but kind of explore the skies a bit more. And it's certainly more possible to do that in something like Super Mario World than, say, the original Super Mario Brothers. But you still can't really have as much nonlinearity as something like Yoshi's Island. Point is, let's move on to Dry Ruins 3, or 3-3 if you prefer, Big Boo's Pyramid. Oh ho. So even though it is technically a normal level... Okay, so that's a P-switch block or something? Blocks with the letter P inscribed into them will trigger the effects of the P-switch when touched, if they don't last as long. Will do. Wait, what? What killed me there? Did I just get messed up by a okay, respawning block. That was weird. Okay. Note to self. Do not stand there for very long. I'm gonna lose that mushroom. Yeah, I'm totally... Darn it! Kind of an interesting gimmick here. Nice use of X animation, too. The blocks in the background. It'd be kind of nice if I could see where the blocks were, even when the P-switch is on, though. Or, I mean, when it was off. Or both, I guess. Basically, it'd be nice if I could avoid accidents like what happened before. And that Big Boo is just not in a very good location. I figured that was going to happen. I guess I could spin jump off him. I've noticed the pyramid levels in Gamma V hacks always seem to be kind of among the more, well, definitely both on the longer, more challenging and generally fairly interesting side. Oh, and now this Boo's gonna get in my way here. I'm reporting that thing to the Mushroom Kingdom police for harassment and stalking. Okay, got my power up this time. I don't know what this music is from, but I know I've heard it before. It really looks like that block should be a vine. Let's see if we can lure this thing out of the way. Are there really anything in here? There's clearly a passage up there. Has my video game knowledge failed me? Oh, that one's the vine. Okay. Well, at least assuming I can leave myself enough platforms to get up there. Did I just screw myself up? Okay, no. I'm assuming this is an alternate path, not the way you have to go. Oh, and she did the vanilla ghost house thing with the door. Gotta check what's down here first, though. Then again, another thing about the pyramid levels in these games is they tend to be non-linear and often confusing, and I just messed myself up with the platform again, and now I'm probably not going to get a chance to go back up. God dang it, the enemies are in the way in this one. Jeez, I might be at this a while. Maybe I should just take the upper route for now. I mean, there's a fine line between showing off everything and not wasting valuable time. It's too bad I can't tell exactly how long the P-switch effect lasts, though. Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if this level is the reason she disabled the P-switch music effect. Might very well be. Okay, you stay right there. I said stay there. Oh, even a Yoshi coin that appears with the P-switch. Okay, I still want to check... Oh, nope! Batting! Okay. So what's down here? Okay, that looks like a bit of a point of no return. Oh, but the enemies can still walk on them. That honestly seems like an oversight to me, and something that fortunately wouldn't be too difficult to fix. So I can still get up here. I do like stages that have a gimmick to them that pervades the level, but, doesn't, like, basically isn't overpowering. Like, some levels, both in real games and in hacks, will have a gimmick to them, and that'll be like all the level is about. Something like this, yeah, it's definitely prevalent, but like, even without it, I think the level would still work, and it could still do things and all that. Point is, we've reached the halfway point. I wonder if I should actually take... You know what? I'm going to take the cape. I don't even know if it's going to help me much in this one. But then again, it can defeat dry bones, so there's that. Oh, great. Auto-scroll. Did I say I like this level? I don't remember, because I don't think I do now. I guess at least it's slow auto-scroll. And we have the Ghost Goombas again. Oh, I will say auto-scroll levels are another archetype that is very difficult to do right. Not impossible, but definitely difficult. Anything important in these? Nope. Keep the P-switch going as long as possible. Hit the switch all of the times. And fail a jump. Good job. Well, thank goodness for checkpoints. And let's hope this one isn't a stage that has a Yoshi coin activated secret exit. Because if it is, I am not going back for the others. I don't even know if it's possible to backtrack. Fortunately, the halfway point wasn't too far ago, just starts us basically at the beginning of the auto-scroll part. Yeah, this one's taking a while for sure. I guess that's the thing about non-linear levels, is they tend to be more time-consuming too. I'm alright with that though, as long as it's not tedious. Really? I got squished trying to get a question mark block. Okay then. Let's maybe not do that this time. And maybe not ram our face into a boo either. That would be a good idea. I guess I don't really need to worry that much about hitting the P-switch until the warning timer starts. Or until the warning timer sounds. The Goomba ghosts will attack you. anything here? No, so I do not have to worry about those next time. Or for that matter, the Yoshi coins, since there's not really much point in going for them when I know I can't get them all. Okay, there's the... Yeah, there's the part I screwed up last time, and I still screwed it up. Just not as egregiously. Are we done yet? Oh, hey! Big Boo battle. Slightly more difficult than the original by the fact, not by the simple virtue of there being more gaps. His name is probably not Alyssa. Or it's rather. And it takes more than 3 hits. Okay, that level was more stressful than it should have been. But we beat it, clearly. No pun intended with the course clear, but I could have. And I think we'll do one more and then we'll call it good for this episode. Let's move on to 3-4. Eeny Meeny Miney Moai. Seems I'm not the only one around who reads TV tropes. I was supposed to use that guy to get up there, wasn't I? I don't suppose they respawn. Whoa. Nope. I better not have just screwed myself out of my early power-up. I mean, I know there's a switch block there, but it's green. And speaking of switch blocks, I think I know which switch palace is in this world. At least I would assume so. Got some Super Mario Land enemies here. I can never remember what any of them are called, because they all have weird Japanese names. Also very featureless Layer 3 background there. Not very fast scrolling either. Huh? Was I supposed to bring Yoshi? Well, I wonder if that's what that block at the start was. I'm not going to worry about it this time because this one doesn't have a secret exit. Good. Whoop. Come to think of it, I just noticed some of these jars are missing a few pixels on the right side before. Is that intentional? That's kind of odd. Whoa. Those things are too fast for their own good. Or at least mine. I have a feeling maybe it would have been a good idea to do the secret levels first, because I'm assuming that's where the red switch palace is. Also gotta love how they start at the running head enemies still turn around when they touch another one, even if the other one is squished. Yeah, definitely should have gone the other way first. Can't even get that Yoshi coin without the red switch palace. Maybe with a very careful Yoshi jump, if Yoshi is indeed in this one. Okay, from here on out, we're doing the secret levels first, I think. Because I don't remember off the top of my head which route in each world has a switch palace or anything like that. But we're already done with this one. That seemed to go by awfully quickly, or maybe it was just a short level. I don't know. Either way, we've done half of World 3. We've done presumably all the regular stages anyway, and we will do the secret ones in the next episode. So I will see you then.